I don't know how much value I have in this universe, but I do know that I made a few people happier than they would have been without me. And as long as I know that, I'm as rich as I ever need to be.
Hey there guys, your good buddy Eric from the Action Toys channel, and today we're going to be doing that one thing I just started recently doing again, and that is a toy review. Today we're going to be looking at this Revelations ScareGlow. Now, Revelations is a Netflix exclusive original series thing going on here. All I know is that my ScareGlow is supposed to be white with black bones, but it's not. So hopefully one day we can get that back. But alas, we're gonna have to skip to that part where I rip this open. And as always, I will warn you that if you do not like watching box destruction, to skip forward. Alright guys, let's continue. Alright guys, so now that the box destruction is over, we are left with our figure of ScareGlow. Now, ScareGlow originally was a Mattel 1980s late release figure that didn't really have a shot, only making an appearance once in one of the comic books, and then briefly in the 2000s series. And I'm right now looking for articulation spots, and he is very stiff. Okay, you can see right there. I am actually scared to break this figure. And it's a very sought after figure. Oh no. He is very stiff, so I am gonna say offhand, like a NECA figure, I will recommend getting some hot water, dropping him in there for 30 seconds. It's got to be boiling water so that all these really hard to move spots loosen up. Like even the hands do not like moving in any direction that's not the one way, which isn't good. He should be able to go like this, but instead I'm having to do this. Okay. I need him to be able to hold his death scythe for his pose. Now, articulation wise, it's got great head articulation. It's on a peg and ball, so that's good. So we know it pegs in. 1 second. So it looks like a McFarlane barbell could be used if you ever break his peg. Okay, so the one thing I am going to check right now is if it glows in the dark. So that's one light. Okay, I can see it glowing in the dark. The camera can sort of see it if I bring it really close. So overall, its glow in the dark feature is lacking. Unfortunately, that's not good, because ScareGlow's whole thing is being known for glowing in the dark. So, now, for posability, this is a super stiff figure. I'm actually scared to break him. So, I will say, if you're going to get this guy, please, 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 either go over really lightly with a heat gun, or what I prefer to do is to dip them in boiling water for 30 seconds, which will completely loosen everything up. It gets rid of any glue gunk or anything that could be on the figure that needs to go. For articulation, there is a butt ton of articulation. You got a hand that swivels and bends, that's one. You got a double jointed elbow, so it's a very modern figure. Does he turn? Yep, he's got waist and chest articulation. His knees are also very, very stiff. I'm scared to break him, so I'm gonna leave him in this pose right here. For just visual appeal, a solid 8 out of 10 for me for how it just presents. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. I'm actually kind of worried that once I get the hand, I'm going to break something once I get this on. So again, very rigid figure. You ain't going to get anything in there the easy way. So we're going to just open them up a little bit. Nope, does not want to. Oh, now I'm scared to break stuff. Oh no. Let me grab a pair of pliers that open up this grip just a little bit. Okay, so once his staff is in his fingers, you're probably not going to want to ever take it back out. Okay, well, his halberd, that is. Okay. So as you see, bam. So not bad. Definitely, I'd rather have it up like this. That being said, for articulation wise, or for just his general being able to stand, not bad, pretty good. He does come with different hands. So as you see here, an open palm hand, as if he's like saying hello if he wants to greet you. And this one's a fist. I don't see why they couldn't give you both sides with fist, both sides open, and then just leave the ones that grasp the halberd in place. So as always with this kind of stuff, this goes in my pile. I'm never gonna change the pose that they go on. They go on my shelf. I bring them down once in a while for cleaning. Maybe I'll eventually pose them in some sort of diorama, but that's not today. So as you see, I've got him like this. Not bad. It's how I like it. Okay. Should I have him looking down menacingly? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But he's a very finicky figure. Okay, good. These are going in my parts bin. I'll never see them again probably until I need until I've gotten sick of the figure and decide to sell it. Then I'll go look for them. I lose lots of things in my parts bin. So I will say that this cowl is pretty cool, but I kind of wish it was made out of fabric, like the regular rest of the cape is. It's double layered from the looks of it. Yeah. No, it's not. It's just the way it folds over on itself. So this is pretty cool, but this should have been matched this. Looks cool from this angle, but the moment you see the cloth, you're like, oh, they could have went so much further and did a full cloth version of this. But I guess, you know, the figure is $30, which is dirt cheap for the Revelations stuff. Skeletor and He-Man are both $35, $40. This one being $30, and is, let's be honest, it's probably going to be the most sought after one in the group. No one really cares about the rest of the figures. Because ScareGlow for the Masters of the Universe collecting group has always been the hardest of all the figures to get. I have 3 of the original late release 1980s ones behind me, and that's all I have. Now I have 4 of these. I'm actually gonna post looking for the Origins one. I don't like the Origins line, but I will grab an Origins ScareGlow because it's pretty faithful and it's hard to mess up a skull and bones. And I'm from looking at the pictures people take of it glowing in the dark, it looks really nice. This guy, not so great for glowing in the dark. I'll put him up to the light and see how it turns out. See, now he looks good like that. Let's turn off the next light. So, like, through my eye, I can see this really well. But for the camera, not so much. So, yeah. I say get your NECA kit out for posing this guy. You've seen how much trouble I was having just having this hand turn this way. I end up having to turn it the opposite way, all the way around, to make this pose. Elbows are pretty stiff. The shoulders are extremely stiff. So are the knees, to the point where I feel like if you put too much pressure, you're gonna snap them. So he's pretty much stuck in whatever pose that you pull him out of the box in. See, oh, see, yep. He's not gonna pose very. He doesn't. He wants. I want him to pose in a certain way, but it's not gonna happen. I don't think. There we go. I got him in not the one I wanted, but close. Yeah, I recommend this figure, guys, just because it's ScareGlow. ScareGlow is always gonna be popular. Like I said before, it's hard to mess up bones and glow in the dark. But in this case, you know what? I feel like the glow in the dark paint isn't very vibrant. I feel the skull, the resin they used to make it, isn't very vibrant. So I guess you can mess up glow in the dark. But overall, I think it's still a solid displayable figure. I think they kind of missed the mark, that they should have went more with the plastic on that they made the head out of for the rest of the body. I think it would have been different. I think it would have been amazing. But nonetheless, that is our review today. This thing gets a solid 3 out of 5 recommendations. 3 out of 5 thumbs up, guys. So, not bad. Like always, get your NECA kit out, because mine's super stiff. Maybe yours won't be, but I've seen a lot of stuff about the Skelly God, where knees, feet, hands are broken from trying to pose them and they don't want to. So that's my warning. That's my review. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. I hope you go out and buy this figure. I am not a sponsored channel, by the way. This is just my opinion. Alright, guys. Until next time, as always, stay awesome. Wow.